Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be solving problems on valuation of supply, which is related with a determination of the transaction value and ascertainment of GST payable. Kindly watch the video till the end, like it and share. If you have any comments about the video, please put your comments in the comment box. Now, let's move to the whiteboard. This is a problem on determination of value of supply in case of specific services. So now let us take the problem here. Let me stretch this here. Following are the transactions of money changing of Global Money Express Limited purchased 8,000 euros at €1 equals to rupees 70, sold 25,000 US dollars at rupees 61 per US dollars, purchased 1,500 British pounds at rupees 100 per pound, sold 50,000 units of euro at rupees 71.5 per euro. RBI reference rate for the various currencies at the time of exchange $1 equals to rupees 60. Then €1 equals to rupees 71. 1 British pound equals to rupees 101. You are required to calculate value of taxable supply of services. What would be your answer if RBI reference rate are not available? So this is the question here. So it's a very simple question. We need to find out the value of supply here. So the first solution here is A. When RBI reference rates are available, so computation of value of supply So let me insert 2 columns here. So particulars rupees. So purchased 8,000 euros. So RBI rate is available here. So here it is 70, here 71. So RBI rate minus purchase rate multiplied by total units. When it is taken here, so RBI reference rate is given as rupees, for euro it is 71 rupees. So rupees 71 minus rupees 70 multiplied by 8,000 euros, 8,000 units. So that's equals to rupees 8,000 here. So 8,000. Then similarly sold 25,000 US dollars. So again the same here. So selling price is rupees 61, whereas RBI reference rate is 60 rupees. So sale price minus RBI rate multiplied by total units. So when we substitute the values in here, so selling price is rupees 61, rupees 61 minus rupees 60 multiplied by, so $25,000, that comes to rupees 25,000 rupees. Then the next one here, purchased 1,500 British pounds. So here purchase price is given as rupees 100, whereas selling price is RBI reference rate is 101. So RBI rate minus purchase price or purchase rate multiplied by total units. So when we substitute the value here, 101 rupees, 101 minus rupees 100 multiplied by 1,500 units, that comes to rupees 1,500. Then the next one here, sold 50,000 euros. So selling price here it is given as 71.5, whereas the purchase price RBI reference rate is 71 here. So selling rate minus RBI rate multiplied by total units. So when we take this here, so selling rate is rupees 71.5 minus rupees 70 multiplied by 50,000 here. So that comes to, so 0.5, so 0.5 into 50,000, that comes to 25,000. So 25,000. So the sum of this will be, so value of supply equals to, so 25 plus 25, 50, 58, 59,500. So this is when the computation of value of supply, when there is the availability of the RBI reference rates. So this is how we need to compute. So this is the first part of the answer. The next one here, case B here, when RBI reference rate is not available, is not available here. Computation of value of supply. So let me insert again two columns here. So particulars rupees. So purchase of 8,000 euros. So now we have to multiply with the price and 1% of such gross of the currency exchange we should take as the value here. So purchase of 8,000 euros. So the value equals to, value of supply equals to 1% of gross amount of currency exchanged. So let us substitute the values here. So 1% of 8,000 dollars, 8,000 euros multiplied by rupees 70. So it comes to 56,000. So 1% of that comes to rupees 5,600. Then similarly, sold 25,000 US dollars. Then again value equals to 1% of the gross amount of currency exchanged. So when we substitute the value here, we'll get 1% of, so total $25,000 into, so the purchase price here is rupees 61. So rupees 61, so which comes to rupees it comes to rupees 1,52,500. So 1% of the same will be 15,250. 15,250. Then similarly, purchased 1,500 British pounds. So value equals to 1% of gross amount of currency exchanged. So when we substitute the values here, so 1% of, so 1,500 multiplied by, so it is 100 rupees 100. So it comes to 15,000. So 1% of that comes to 1,500. 1,500. Then similarly, we have one more, sold 50,000 euros. So value equals to 1% of the gross amount of currency exchanged. So when values are substituted, so 1% of 50,000 euros multiplied by rupees 71.5, so that comes to here 3,57,500. So of that 1% that comes to rupees 35,750. 35,750. So therefore value of supply, the sum of this that comes to here 58,100. So this is how we need to compute when the RBI reference rate is available, when the RBI reference rate is not available. This is how we need to compute here. So this is a very simple problem here. when reference rate available, so we should take the difference between the selling price or the purchase price and the RBI reference rate. Then when the RBI reference rate is not available, it will be taken as 1% of the gross amount of the currency exchanged here. Thank you. It's a problem on finding taxable value of supply in case of specific services. The problem like this, let me stretch this one here. Kane Williams Money Exchanger Limited is an authorized money changer registered under FEMA. It enters into following transactions of money changing: sold 10,000 US dollars at rupees 61 Indian rupee. Then purchased 4,000 British pound sterling at rupees 99 per pound. Sold 70,000 US dollars at rupees 61 per dollar. RBI reference rate for various currencies at the relevant time $1 equals to rupees 60. Then €1, that is pound sterling, equals to rupees 71. Sold 21,300 US dollars for 16,800 euros. You are required to calculate value of taxable supply of service and tax at the rate of 18%. Under A, valuation, under Rule 32, Sub-Rule 2, 32, Sub-Rule 2, Clause A, then B, valuation under Rule 32, Sub-Rule 2, Clause B. So now let us work out this problem here. So first one, A, that is valuation under rule 32 sub rule 2 clause A, computation of value of supply. So let me insert the column here. So three columns let's take here. So serial number 1, serial number, particulars, rupees. So number 1 here, sold 10,000 US dollars. So here 10,000 US dollars at rupees 61 per dollar. So it will be selling rate minus RBI reference rate, or simply RBI rate, multiplied by total units. So when we substitute the values in this formula, so when you look into here, sold at rupees 61, so whereas the RBI reference rate is rupees 60, so rupees 61 minus rupees 60, so total 10 multiplied by $10,000 here, so we'll get rupees 10,000 only, 10,000. Then similarly the next one comes here, number 2, purchased 4,000 British pounds at rupees 99 per pound. So again the same thing here. Here now let us check. We have not given the rate of pound here, right? So in that case the value will be value equals to 1% of gross amount of currency exchanged, because we have not given the RBI reference rate, so that's why we should take 1% here. So 1% of here it is 4,000 into rupees 99, so it comes to 4 9s 36, so 3,39,600 you'll get. So it will be 1% of the same will be rupees 3,960. Then the next, number 3, purchase 3,000 euros at rupees 70 per euro. So now we have given the reference rate for euro here. So here RBI rate minus purchase rate multiplied by total units. So when you substitute the values here, you get rupees 71 minus rupees 70, sorry 71 it is, 71 minus rupees 70 multiplied by 3,000 here, so it comes to 3,000. Then the next one here, sold 70,000 US dollars at rupees, we have given here, so at rupees 61 per dollar. So here the RBI reference rate which is given for dollar is, so here selling rate minus RBI rate multiplied by total units. So when we substitute the values here, we'll get rupees 61 minus rupees 60 multiplied by 70,000 units, so which comes to rupees 70,000 rupees. Then the next one, so when you look into the last one here, there is no involvement of Indian currency here, so that we should notice here. So now sold 21,300 US dollars for 16,800 euros. So in such cases here, the value will be value equals to foreign currency into RBI rate of both currencies we should take, and whichever is less we should take here. So now let us substitute here. So first one here is 21,300 multiplied by rupees 60, which equals to rupees 12,78,000. Then similarly, so euros sold here are, let me write here, or so 16,800 euros multiplied by rupees, it is 71 RBI reference rate, so 71, which equals to, so 16,800 multiplied by 71 equals to rupees 11,92,800, whichever is less. So the value equals to 1% of the gross amount exchanged, whichever is less we should take here. So when we take the value, substitute the values here, so 1% of, so 12,78,000 or 11,92,800, whichever is less means rupees 11,92,800. So of this 1% we should calculate, we'll get rupees 11,928. So therefore value of supply will be sum of rupees 10,000 plus 3,960 plus 3,000 plus 70,000 plus 11,928, which comes to 98,888. This is what we are going to get here, value of supply. So we need to find out the GST also here. So computation of GST payable. So the rate of GST is 18% here. So CGST equals to 9% of rupees 98,888 equals to it will come to 8 rupees 8,900 will get approximately. When we make an approximation to the nearest to the digit here, we'll get this much. So again 9% of rupees 98,888, which equals to rupees 8,900. So total GST payable equals to rupees 17,800. So this is the answer which we have found for the case 1 here, that is valuation under rule 32 AA here. Similarly, we should go for finding out the same thing here. Let me make this bold here. So the next one here, that is B, valuation under rule 32 sub rule 2 clause B here. So computation of value of supply we should take. So let me insert now the columns here. We need 4 columns here. So serial number, then particulars, then amount of currency exchanged, then rupees. So 1, sold 10,000 US dollars. Remember here we should only take whenever there is a conversion is there for which involves Indian rupee. That's in such case only it can be applied here, this method. So at rupees 61, so that's equals to 10,000 multiplied by 61, which comes here rupees 6,10,000. So this value, how we should ascertain here? So value of supply equals to, so that is already we have discussed, as it is which involves exchange. Now exchange involves between rupees 1 lakh to 10 lakh. So we should take 1,000 plus 0.5% of gross currency exchanged. So when we substitute the values, we will get rupees 1,000 plus 0.5% of rupees 5,10,000. So why I have taken this of 5,10,000? So it is 6,10,000 minus 5 lakhs here. Sorry, 6,10,000 minus 1 lakh. So that comes to here 3,550. 3,550. Then similarly the next one we should go here. Second one, purchased purchased 4,000 British pounds. So here it is 4,000 multiplied by rupees 99. So that comes to rupees 3,60,000. Sorry, 3,96,000. So 3,96,000. So now we should take the value here. Value of supply equals to rupees 1,000 plus 0.5% of gross currency exchanged, which equals to rupees 1,000 plus 0.5% of. So 3,96,000 minus 1 lakh, that comes to rupees 2,96,000. So which will be 2,480. $2,480. Then the next one here, third one, purchased 3,000 euros at rupees 70 per euro. So when we multiply here, so 3,000 multiplied by rupees 70, we'll get rupees 2,10,000 here. So now we need to find out the value of this. So value of supply equals to rupees 1,000 plus 0.5% of gross currency exchanged. So when we substitute the values, we'll get rupees 1,000 plus 0.5% of. So 1,10,000. So that is 2,10,000 minus 1 lakh. So 1,10,000, which comes to rupees 1,550. Then the next one, number 4, that is sold 70,000 US dollars at rupees 61 per dollar. That's equals to 70,000 multiplied by rupees 61, which equals to rupees 42,70,000. 42,70,000. Let me make an alignment of the figures here. Then value of supply equals to, so now here the exchange is more than 10 lakh here. So it will be now, how the value will be, rupees 5,500 plus 0.11% of gross amount exchanged, or rupees 60,000, whichever is less. So when we substitute the values here, rupees 5,500 plus 0.1% of rupees 42,70,000 minus 10 lakhs, so that comes to 32,70,000. 32,70,000, which equals to rupees 8,770 or rupees 60,000, whichever is less. So that comes to rupees 8,770. Then the next one, fifth, so fifth one, sold 21,300 US dollars for 16,800 euros. So here, as there is no involvement of Indian currency, so the value cannot be taken here. So just put a dash here. So now value of supply will be now 16,350 when you take up all the sum of this. Then the next one we should calculate here, computation of GST payable. So CGST, the same 9% of rupees 16,350, which equals to rupees 1,472. Then SGST equals to 9% of rupees 16,350, which equals to rupees 1,472. So total GST payable, that comes to rupees 2,944. So this is how we need to calculate the GST under valuation rule number 32 sub rule 2 clause B here. It will be now 16,000. So it comes to 16,350. So this is how we are going to find the value of the supply under rule 32 sub rule 2. But when you compare the payment of the tax here, that is rule 32 sub rule 2B is convenient to the taxpayer, as it is very less when compared to the option A here. Thank you. It's an example of computation of value of supply in case of travel agents. So the question is, Mr. Anand, let me stretch this one here. Mr. Anand is an air travel agent from the following information. Compute the value of supply of services and GST at 18%. Particulars, basic fare, so here A, domestic travel, so the domestic travel, the basic fare is given as rupees 1 lakh. Then B, international travel, the basic fare is given as rupees 4 lakhs. So this is a very simple question here. So now let us work out this one here. Computation of value of supply. So let me insert 3 columns here. Particulars, basic fare, value of supply of services. So in case of one, we have got a domestic travel, so where 5% of basic fare we should take here. So the basic fare in case of the domestic travel, it is given as rupees 1 lakh. So 5% of rupees 1 lakh. So here the basic fare, it is given as rupees 1 lakh. So the value of supply will be it comes to 5,000 here. So 5,000. Then the next one here, it is international travel, which comes to 10% of basic fare, which equals to 10% of rupees 4 lakhs. Which comes to rupees here 40,000. So the value of what we call it as taxable value. Taxable value of supply. We should not take the sum of this here. So it comes to 45,000. So now we need to calculate GST here. So GST is 18%. So computation of GST payable. So CGST equals to, it is given as 18%. So 9% of rupees 45,000. So it comes to 45,000, which equals to rupees 4,050. Then SGST equals to again 9% of rupees of 45,000. 9% of 45,000, which equals to rupees 4,050. So total GST payable equals to rupees 8,100. So this is how we need to compute in case of travel agent here. So very simple problem. This question has been asked for 2019 of Rani Chennamma University. Thank you for watching this.